Hello students, welcome to Sitaram IAS online classes channel. So in this video we are going to start part 3 of April 2022 current affairs. In the previous video I have covered from till 200 questions. So in this video we will cover from 200 questions to 300 questions. So the next 100 questions are here. So let's start. First question, what is the world's highest continent? It is Antarctica. Second question, what are the two active volcanoes in Antarctica? It is Mount Erebus and Deception Island. Third question, who is the chairman of the Committee on Antarctic Governance and Environmental Protection? It is Secretary of the Ministry of Earth Sciences. This is from Indian country where a new amendment has been passed. So in that amendment, that is Antarctic Bill 2022. So in that amendment act, a committee was established and the chairman of this committee is the Secretary of Ministry of Earth Sciences. And the funds which are allocated for the research in Antarctica region is also taken from this ministry account itself. So the fourth question, what are the key provisions of the Committee on Antarctic Governance and Environmental Provisions? So granting permissions, implementing laws for protection of Antarctic environment, permit systems for entering, and all other aspects are related under this committee. And fifth question, where is boreal forest? It is in North America. And sixth question, what is the world's largest land biome? It is boreal forest. Seventh question, what is generalized system of preferences, GSP? It is a preferential trade arrangement extended by developed countries to developing countries. It is designed to promote economic growth in developing countries by reducing the tariffs. What are tariffs? Tariffs are the tax which are collected from imports or exports while trading, which are associated with other countries. Okay. Eighth question, is India a part of GSP? GSP is the generalized system of preference. So no, it is not a part of GSP. In 2019, US has removed India from developing country status. Ninth question, what is CATSA? CATSA is Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act. 10th question, what is the main objective of CATSA? It restricts defense purchase from Russia, Iran and North Korea. 11th question, in which country Chabahar port is located? Iran. 12th question, what is Netra project? Netra means Network for Space Object Tracking and Analysis Project. So Netra project is an early warning system in space to detect debris and other hazards to Indian satellites. 13th question, what is the difference between low Earth orbit LEO and geostationary orbit satellites? So low Earth orbit satellites revolve at the height of 160 km to 1000 kilometers, whereas and it revolves in multiple routes. It can revolve in multiple routes, whereas geostationary orbit satellites, that is GEO, have only a fixed path. That is, it should always orbit along Earth's equator. 14th question, what is CEPA? It is Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement. So Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement is a free trade agreement between two countries. So recently this Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement was done between India and UAE, and this also got finalized. 15th question, what is Supply Chain Resilience Initiative? It is a trilateral agreement between Japan, Australia and India. 16th question, what is the main aim of LUPEX mission? LUPEX means Lunar Polar Exploration Mission. So this LUPEX mission aims to send the lander and a rover to the moon's south pole till 2024. So both ISRO and JAXA, this is Japan's aerospace exploration, this belongs to Japan. So ISRO and JAXA are working together. 17th question, what is Golden Quadrilateral? It is a national highway network connecting most of the major industrial, agricultural and cultural centers of India. It connects four largest metropolitan cities, that is Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata and Chennai. 18th question, what is in INSTC? INSTC is International North-South Transport Corridor. So it is a multi-mode network of ship, rail and road routes. 19th question, which countries are the members of INSTC? International North-South Transport Corridor. So there are 13 countries. They are India, Iran, Russia, Turkey, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Armenia, Belarus, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Oman, Ukraine and Syria. 20th question, what is International Solar Alliance? It is an intergovernmental treaty-based organization to catalyze the solar growth and also to reduce the cost of financing and technology in solar energy implementation. It is a nodal agency for implementing One Sun, One World and One Grid program. 21st question, what is Connect Central Asia policy? So Connect Central Asia policy implements deeper mutual relations including political, security, economic and cultural connections with Central Asia. 22nd question, what is Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure? It is an international coalition for countries, UN agencies, multilateral development banks, private sector and academic institutions that aim to promote disaster resilient infrastructure. 23rd question, is India a part of United Nations? Yes. 24th question, what is Sagar Initiative? Sagar means security and growth for all in the region. So it is India's policy or doctrine of maritime cooperation in the Indian Ocean region. 25th question, what is Maritime Rescue Coordination Center? So recently India and Sri Lanka signed to set up in Colombo. So its objective is to provide swift response to emergencies, vessels in distress, rescue and evacuation and prevention of oil spills. 26th question, what are the consequences of oil spills? So they make seafood unsafe to eat, they harm sea creatures, they damage wildlife and marine ecosystem, they reduce oxygen levels in the seawater leading to death of marine animals. 27th question, what is International Maritime Organization? It is a specialized agency of United Nations to improve the safety and security of international shipping and to prevent pollution from ships. So this one, Maritime Rescue Coordination Center, that is MRCC, is a part of International Maritime Organization. Okay. So from which country did India made agreement related to MRCC? It is with Sri Lanka. Okay. They decided to set up this center in Colombo, which is in Sri Lanka. So next, 28th question, what is Colombo Security Conclave? It is organized by National Investigation Agency of India. A virtual conference has been conducted on this Colombo Security Conclave. So this was on sharing of experiences in investigation of terrorism cases. 29th question, which countries participated in Colombo Security Conclave? So there are 5 countries which participated. They are India, Maldives, Mauritius, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. 30th question, which organization publishes estimates of poverty and inequality in India? It is International Monetary Fund and World Bank. 31st question, what is poverty? It is a state of person or community with lack of money or access to resources to enjoy decent standard of living. 32nd question, what is absolute poverty or extreme poverty? Lack of resources like safe drinking water, food, sanitation is defined as absolute poverty. Here, in this poverty definition, they don't have decent standard of living, whereas here in absolute poverty, they don't have basic resources like safe drinking water, food and sanitation. Okay, leave about standard of living, they don't have these basic facilities also. So this sort is defined as absolute poverty, and where the people can't doesn't enjoy decent standard of living, then it is termed as poverty. Remember the difference between poverty and absolute poverty, it is very important. 33rd question, what is relative poverty? Relative poverty is a worse income and resource status of a person than what is socially accepted in the society. 34th question, who released multi-dimensional poverty index? It is United Nations Development Program, UNDP. 35th question, what are the three dimensions or 10 indicators of multi-dimensional poverty index, MPI? It is, the three dimensions are education, health and standard of living, and the 10 indicators which indicate multi-dimensional poverty index are years of schooling, school attendance, child mortality, nutrition, electricity, drinking water, sanitation, flooring, cooking, fuel and assets. So all these are the 10 indicators of MPI, and these are three dimensions of MPI. 36th question, what is meant by current account deficit? It is a shortfall between the money received by selling products to the other country and the money spent. Money received means it is from exports, and the money spent means from imports, okay, to buy goods and services from other countries. That means if there is a shortfall occurs between exports and imports, that means if imports are greater than exports, then current account deficit situation will arise. Remember, it is very important. 37th question, in what condition trade surplus may occur? When exports exceed imports, then trade surplus occur. Okay, exports exceed, that means we'll get more money. So in that aspect, trade surplus occur. What is trade deficit? When imports exceed exports, that means we spend more money on other countries' goods and services. So in that case, than the exports, than they give to us, that is called trade deficit. So here when exports are more and imports are less, then trade surplus. When imports are more and exports are less, then it is called trade deficit. 39th question, what is current account surplus? Current account surplus means, when surplus means, remember, it is the excess of money. So when a positive current account balance rise, when the country has more exports than imports, then it is called current account surplus. 40th question, what is meant by remittances? Remittances is when a person transfers money to other person or household, then that is called remittance. 41st question, what is meant by open network for digital commerce? So it aims to provide open networks for all aspects of exchange of goods and services over digital or electronic networks. For example, buyer registered on Amazon may directly purchase goods from the seller on Flipkart. So this overall network is called the open network for digital commerce. 42nd question, what is online banking? It is accessing banking features and services from bank's website or computer. 43rd question, what is mobile banking? Mobile banking is using app to access many banking features of a bank through mobile devices. Then it is called mobile banking. 44th question, what is neobank? Neobank is a type of direct bank that operates exclusively online without traditional physical branch networks. Remember, It is related to only online banking. 45th question, what are traditional banks? These are these have physical branches coupled with online banking services. 46th question, what is the difference between neobanks and traditional banks? So here, neobanks are completely digital while traditional banks have physical branches coupled with online banking services. 47th question, what are full stack licensed digital banks? So these are independent digital banks fully regulated by the banking regulators and operate with their own brand and balance sheet. So such type of banks are called full stack digital banks. 48th question, what are the areas covered under the India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement? So recently India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement has been done between both the countries. So the key aspects are goods trade, service trade, technical barriers trade, sanitary and phytosanitary measures. Sanitary means human and animal health, and phytosanitary means plant health. And fifth is dispute settlement, sixth is telecom customs procedures, seventh is pharmaceutical products, etc. So these are the major areas where both of them concentrate for their mutual economic cooperation and trade development. 49th question, what are the four agreements which was signed by India in India-Turkmenistan bilateral meet? So recently they met. So the four agreements on which India signed are financial intelligence, disaster management, expansion of bilateral trade, strengthening energy cooperation. 50th question, what is the importance of Chabahar port to India? So for India, this Chabahar port provides direct access to Central Asia. So it is very important for Indian point of view. It is strategically very important as it connects Central Asia. 51st question, what is the First Amendment Act which was done in 1951? So under First Amendment Act, there are two changes which are being implemented. First is introduction of Article 31B. Article 31B means it comes under fundamental rights, and the ninth schedule is the Land Reforms Act. 52nd question, what are the major factors to adopt modern technology in agriculture? So the major factors are socio-economic conditions, geographical conditions, type of crop, irrigation facilities, and finance. These are the major factors to adopt modern technology in agriculture. 53rd question, what are the initiatives taken by the government to improve modern agriculture? So there are overall 9 such initiatives, and there are many more. So I have written 9. So one is AgriStack, second is Digital Agricultural Mission, Unified Farmer Service Platform, National E-Governance Plan in Agriculture, Submission on Agriculture Mechanization, Kisan Call Center, Kisan Suvidha app, Agri Market app, Soil Health Card Scheme. So all these are some of the initiatives taken by government to improve modern agriculture. 54th question, what is AgriStack program? So it is a collection of technologies and digital databases proposed by the central government, focusing on India's farmers and agricultural sector. 55th question, what is Digital Agriculture Mission? So it is indicated for projects based on new technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain, remote sensing, GIS technology, etc. 56th question, what are Unified Farmers Service Platform, UFSP? So it is a combination of various digital features and IT systems in the agriculture ecosystems across the country. 57th question, what is National E-Governance Plan? So it is an initiative by Government of India to make all government services available to citizens of India via electronic media. 58th question, what is submission on agricultural mechanism scheme? So it is a subsidy provided for purchase of various types of agricultural equipments and machineries. So under this, the farmers will be given at least cost if they provide any agricultural equipment or machinery. 59th question, what is Kisan Suvidha app? So it is a smart mobile app for farmers. 60th question, who will appoint the lieutenant governor or the administrator to union territories? It is the president. 61st question, are union territories present in the original constitution? No, it was added under 7th Constitutional Amendment Act 1956. And under first Constitutional Amendment Act, what were introduced? What are the main things that were introduced? First is 9th schedule and the other is Article 31B. Now 62nd question, who have the right to create new union territories under Article 3? It is Parliament. 63rd question, how many research stations are present in Antarctica? So total there are 40 research stations. From India there are 2 research stations. Those 2 research stations are Maitri and Bharati. 64th question, when was AFSPA, that is Armed Forces Special Police Act, established? So it was established in the year 1958. 65th question, at present in which states Armed Forces Special Police Act are partially withdrawn? So recently this was being done. So in Assam, Nagaland and Manipur, these Armed Forces Special Police Act was withdrawn partially. Remember, it is withdrawn partially. 66th question, who have the power to categorize the specific area as disturbed area in a state? So governor or the central government have the power to categorize the specific area as disturbed area in the state. 67th question, what is RAMP scheme? RAMP means raising and accelerating MSME performance. So it is launched to support various resilience and recovery interventions of Ministry of MSME. So 68th question, what are the 2 geological heritage sites identified by Geological Survey of India? They are Shivalik Fossil Park, which is in Himachal Pradesh, and stromatolite bearing dolomite or limestone of Buksa Formation. It is in Sikkim. So recently these 2 were recognized as geological heritage sites by Geological Survey of India. So these are very important. 69th question, how many geological heritage sites are present in India? So total in India there are 34 such sites. 70th question, what is digital platform? FASTER. FASTER means fast and secured transmission of electronic records. So its main objective is to reach orders, stay orders, bail orders to concerned authorities. So this initiative was introduced for such activities. Okay. These initiatives were introduced for faster transmission of these orders, stay orders, bail orders, okay, to concerned authorities. 71st question, what is meant by energy transition? So a shift from fossil energy to renewable energy is called energy transition. 72nd question, where are Bamiyan Buddhas? So they are one of the tallest Buddhist statues. So they are located in Afghanistan. So these are regarded as UNESCO World Heritage Sites also. 73rd question, where is Sarishka Tiger Reserve? It is in Rajasthan. Recently around 10 kilometers length forest fires have been occurred in this tiger reserve. So on this aspect, this tiger reserve is important. 74th question, as per UNEP reports, which state in India was affected with highest forest fires? So here it is Madhya Pradesh, okay. 75th question, which commission first proposed 3-language formula? It is Kothari Commission. 76th question, where is Mulla Periyar Dam located? It is located in Kerala. 77th question, what is lifeline of Kerala? It is Periyar River. 78th question, who releases World Food Price Index? It is Food and Agricultural Organization. 79th question, which two space organizations made Hubble Space Telescope? It is NASA and European Space Agency. 80th question, what is protoplanets? These are the small celestial objects. 81st question, which ministry operates Namami Gange initiative? So, it's the Ministry of Jal Shakti. 82nd question, what are the initiatives launched by government for cyber security? It is Cyber Surakshit Bharat, Cyber Swachhata Kendras, Online Cybercrime Reporting Portal, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center, Information Technology Act 2000, etc. So all these are related to the initiatives which are launched by cyber to protect from cyber crimes. 83rd question, UDAN, Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagarik scheme is launched under which ministry? It is launched under Ministry of Civil Aviation. 84th question, when is Civil Service Day celebrated? So it is celebrated on April 21st. 85th question, what is hemophilia? So it is a disorder in which blood doesn't clot normally. That means heavy bleeding occur for a small wound itself. So this disorder is called hemophilia. 86th question, which countries surround Black Sea? So there are total 6 countries. They are Ukraine, Russia, Georgia, Turkey, Bulgaria and Romania. 87th question, what is the main objective of Integrated Child Development Services Scheme? So to serve children of age 0 to 6 years and pregnant and lactating women. 88th question, what is E-Dhar portal? E-Dhar means E-Detailed Accident Report Portal. So this provides instant information on road accidents and helps accelerate accident compensation claims and bringing relief to victims' family. 89th question, what are oil bonds? So these are the bonds issued to oil companies instead of cash subsidies. So to reduce burden on people for oil prices hike, these bonds, oil bonds are introduced. Okay, 90th question, what is Article 61? It is about the impeachment of President. 91st question, what is Rashtriya Gram Swaraj Abhiyan? So this scheme encourages in developing governance capabilities of Panchayati Raj institutions to deliver on the sustainable development goals. 92nd question, midday meal scheme is introduced under which ministry? It is introduced under Ministry of Education. 93rd question, who releases State Energy and Climate Index? It is Niti Aayog. 94th question, in which state the first global center for traditional medicine will be launched? It will be launched in Gujarat. 95th question, what is Export Promotion Capital Goods Scheme? So it is a foreign trade term used in India for imports and exports of capital goods. So this scheme provides importers and exporters of India. 96th question, what are capital goods? So goods that are used in producing other goods are called capital goods. 97th question, polio is caused by? So it is caused by virus and that virus is very contagious. 98th question, which organization certified India as a polio-free nation in 2014? It is World Health Organization. 99th question, which organization released paper on India's poverty? It is World Bank. 100th question, what is eShram portal? It is a national database of unorganized workers. So that's all for this video. So if you like it, subscribe it. Thank you.